You find a brand new song, you hit play, and immediately you lock it into an obsessive loop. You listen to it on the commute, at your desk, and while making dinner until it completely consumes your waking hours. Try applying that exact same behavior to any other medium. Watching the identical scene of a movie or hearing the same joke 40 times in a row would cause extreme psychological distress. Exact repetition destroys almost all forms of entertainment through sheer boredom. With music, repetition actually elevates the experience. An obsessive listening session operates as a strict chronological neurochemical journey. It has a distinct beginning, middle, and end. Looping a song relies entirely on absolute predictability to sequentially hack human brain chemistry. The first listen phase of a new track requires surprisingly high cognitive effort. Your mind is forced to simultaneously decode unfamiliar rhythms, isolate new pitches, and comprehend previously unheard lyrics in real time. This high-friction stage introduces processing fluency. The brain overwhelmingly prefers information that is low energy and easy to decode. On the second and third listens, cognitive load drops dramatically. The brain has already mapped the auditory path, removing friction from the experience. Because the nervous system prioritizes saving energy, it releases a mild chemical reward simply because processing the song has become biologically easier. This physical ease triggers the mere exposure effect. The mere exposure effect is a cognitive bias where humans naturally develop an affection for things simply because they are familiar. By listen number 5, we regularly mistake this cognitive ease for brilliant musical composition. The early stage of a binge listen relies on biology rewarding us for making its analytical job significantly easier. By listen number 15, the dynamic changes. The listener shifts from passively reacting to the audio to actively anticipating it. You know exactly when the massive bass drop, the crucial key change, or the power chorus is going to hit. Counterintuitively, the brain's reward center does not actually fire during the climax of the song. This chart maps audio intensity against neurological response. Volume peaks at the 2-minute mark, but dopamine spikes in the seconds leading up to the drop. As the loop restarts, the dopamine spike grows taller, creating a powerful addiction to our own predictive accuracy. Listeners will repeatedly hit the back button solely to experience the chemical rush of the anticipation over and over again. The song transitions from an auditory experience into a predictable dopamine-dispensing machine. At its peak, the binge listen abandons the actual sound of the song, focusing entirely on the neurochemical thrill of predicting the future perfectly. Arriving at listen number 30, the song provides a completely predictable, 100% known auditory environment. Absolute predictability creates a safe cognitive space. The brain drops its guard entirely, focusing its freed-up resources inward to soothe anxieties and regulate emotions. Then comes the inevitable burnout. Weeks later, you abruptly cannot stand to hear the song ever again. This sudden wall is habituation. Habituation is a learning process where the brain decreases or halts its response to a stimulus once the novelty hits zero, shutting off the dopamine taps to conserve resources. Your distaste for a once-favorite song acts as an evolutionary protective mechanism, deliberately breaking the loop to force you back out into the world to seek new information. Returning to the same track endlessly isn't connected to a musical rut or an unhealthy obsession. Looping serves as a highly efficient, multi-tool process utilized to lower cognitive load, secure a guaranteed chemical reward, and process complex feelings. We self-medicate with sound. A 3-minute audio track lets us dial in our exact required mental state for the day. The next time you hit the repeat 1 button, you can skip the guilt. You are simply acting as the master architect of your own brain chemistry.